Okay, you brought up the point, the break the norm, the break the beauty standard thing. This is a big question I have about the objectivity of beauty is I know when my dick gets hard. My dick's not going to get hard if they say this girl over here is the new definition of beauty standard. It's just not as much marketing as there is and whatnot. I can tell when this thing reacts. So that is my question about like, okay, well, what do you mean break the beauty standard? Like, I mean, isn't beauty somewhat objective? Like we talk about with the models, there's a reason a lot of them are the models. And you said, okay, they're selling feelings too, they're selling this and that, but to the example of selling the car with the girl that is objectively beautiful to most men, they're going to get more sales than if it's not objectively beautiful to most men. So, how do you break the norm? Is it possible, or is it like hardwired in?
So let me just clarify. There are advocates who say like break the beauty standards and like make it clear to like the listeners and to you that I'm not advocating for breaking the beauty standards in that explicit social activist way. Having those conversations are important about a wider human representation rather than like breaking beauty standards. Like I think
Okay.
that a better way to kind of phrase it is just like we'll have just more representation of body sizes and all that kind of stuff. When I put myself into the shoes of those sorts of activists or influencers who advocate for that kind of stuff, which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it at all. It's just not anything that I occupy because I like to stay on the mental health and like the personal and the individual psychology side of things for body image. One argument for your question could be, well, the reason why you don't think those bodies are attractive could be because you only see this type of body in the media and you that is deemed beautiful. But if you saw more bodies and bodies sexualized in other ways, then it could be those bodies could be attractive to you as well. I'm not saying that's my argument, but that is an argument that stands for changing the narratives or widening the perspective.
Yeah, that's nature versus nurture whole conversation. And I think there probably is something to it because, like, if you look at, for example, LGBTQT,
Mhm.
the percentages are going through the roof, right? Before that, maybe because you didn't have a community or you thought you were crazy and you just, hey, I'm going to go fit in with society. But now, it's promoted a lot of different places. And I mean, I honestly, I don't feel it's wonderful for, little kids necessarily, but now you're seeing like, okay, no, it's normal. I can be this way, etc. Right? So maybe if they put some images of different whatever, then that would change beauty standards. But I don't know because like I have the ultimate indicator and it's in my pants, like for my
Yeah,
perception. So
yeah.
I don't know if you can force something down my throat.
You can have your preferences, your appearance preferences. That's okay. There's so many layers to this, as I've already said, but like the ultimate indicator is in your pants, is your indicator. It's not everybody else's.